Hello friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile 2, Crystal Souls. We just got Dispel Barrier last episode, and there's a place to use it here in the Tower of Magi. Dispel Barrier... Oh, another one. Another one. Aw, come on. I have Magi clearance. I'm allowed back here, right?
Darn.
There we go. This is a meditation room, and clearly a very guarded and sacred one. It's also very plain. The only furnishings are a small chair and a tome on a pedestal. The book is filled with arcane rituals and holy chants. It is open to a page with an illustration of a body being prepared for burial. The rituals being carried out on the body are highly intricate, and the chants you're supposed to say over it are ancient and hard to follow. However, you manage. You now know the spell, Raise Dead. Cool. And I will probably never use that because I prefer to load when I die. But that is one more bit of this map uncovered. Huzzah! Anyway, now that we are in the Tower of Magi and right next to the... Hang on, I'm going to adjust my volume a bit. But yes, now that we are in the tower and right next to the teleporter, I want to check back in with Erica. And see if she knows anything about this Acronath that we learned about from Atherin the Dragon. Okay, her code was Cavite Bon. Sparks fly off, blah blah blah. And we'll take the front door this time. What, again? Well, this does give me the opportunity to show off something sort of cool. So, once upon a time, I tried doing some graphics editing for this game, and it didn't quite work. However, since I've installed Sheepshaver on a new system, and rejiggered a few things here and there, I finally got it to work! So, say hello to the new graphics for Trouble and Morwen. Morwen with red hair, as I always wanted her. And I even tried messing with Telemane's hair a little bit. I'm not entirely sure if I like the result. Smaller details don't always show up super well at this scale. But anyway, I'm gonna clean up this, guys. It's gonna take a little while. See you in a sec. Okay, finally finished cleaning all that up. And this time we can just take the shortcut right to Erica. There you are. And say, hey, we spoke to Atherin. I have nothing more to say about that. Spoke to Atherin about the Crystal Soul and where it might be. You tell her what you learned from Atherin. Acronath, of course! A powerful and deadly place, and I know much of it. It may at last be time for that fortress to fall. Acronath is an Empire fort, and a bizarre one. A variety of powerful magical creatures live and work there, preparing strange magics. I know, for example, that they were researching magical barriers there. I also know the fort has strong wards. The fort is very hard to get into. There are statues in front that block entry. However, there is a mage named Ostoth who knows how to reach it. I spoke with him once. He said he knew some sort of teleportation code to reach the fort. If you meet him, you should ask him about Akranath. He knows how to get to that fortress. Okay. To get the crystal soul from Akranath, you will need 2 things. You will need to be able to pass the fort's wards, and you will need a way to pass the magical barriers you will find there. Ooh, I can break barriers. I know some Rakshasi there who were working on a new sort of magical barrier that was immune to normal dispelling. Aww. It was originally created by Garzad. There is a woman named Enla who knows more about it than me. If you meet her, ask her about Garzad. She may help you. Then again, maybe not. Okay. Also, Erica knows Rakshasi, like, personally? Wow. Right, so with that, we can go back to the Tower of Magi and start collecting even more information. But first, there's another little thing that I'd like to show off. I wasn't sure when I was going to introduce it into the narrative here, but since we were just talking about what we learned from Athrun, I did make another save file where I tried defying Athrun and going after the eggs and treasure hoard. It didn't go super well, because All and Trouble are both various levels of dead. Do not meddle in the affairs of a dragon, for you are crunchy, and taste good with a nice mushroom sauce. Anyway. Let me see. Yes. So there are a few nice items in Athrun's treasure hoard. There is a crystal chainmail, which has light encumbrance and rather good defense. A shielding bow, which offers no damage bonus, but some good defense. And a gold-tipped spear, which despite having pretty good base damage, has no bonus to it, despite being a 2-handed weapon. Is it worth it? I don't think so. But we also have this. Sitting proudly on a huge black marble pedestal are 2 eggs. They are huge, each about the size of a watermelon, leathery and bright red. Each of the eggs is surrounded by a glowing magical nimbus, warming and protecting them. It is possible the magic would even help them hatch in the absence of Athrun. Of course, dragon eggs would probably fetch you a lot of money. Athrun was clearly prepared for interlopers who would interfere with his eggs. The glow covering the eggs expands to envelop you. Your hearts explode inside your chests. Aha. And that is why I don't mess with Athrun. And now, back to our regularly scheduled... Ah, crap, I forgot to save. It's fine, we don't actually need to trip the plot flag from talking to Erica. We just need to know the keyword to tell Ostoth and Enla. I would like to get that Raise Dead spell, even if I'm not going to use it. Come on, RNG! Okay, so we've talked to Erica. We've done all the stuff I wanted to do with my inventory here, but I'm going to go back to Brantford just because I have Saved and reopened the game a few times now. Brentford, do you have anything good? Not particularly, no. Eh. Once in a great while, you can find something very nice from a random item shop. Unfortunately, there's just a lot of items that are mediocre. Anyway, I'm going to use the portal again to take a quick shortcut up to Formalo. Which I believe was Ent Beltor? Oh good, I remembered correctly. Anyway, I don't know if you all remember, but I do, that Ostoth and Enla both are hanging out in the Cave of Motrax. Specifically in the Magi Research Corner. Which I need to unlock because reasons. Okay, cool. So, this is Ostoth. Tell me what you know of Akranath. He nods. Ah, yes. Fort Akranath. Empire Outpost. Place of magic and torment. You have to go there, do you? Bad luck. I can't help. I found the teleporter code to get there before I came here. It's in my quarters in the Tower of Magi. The key is in a secret room of my quarters here. You can have it. If you're going to Akranath, you need lots of help. Do I know? And then he says, I cannot help you. Right. Well, I think we actually got that key earlier. I will check just to make sure. Okay, Ostoth's here, then where is Enla? There she is. What about Garzad? She looks up at you, actually paying attention. Yes, before I was exiled, I knew him. He frightened me. He also wanted me. When I refused him, I found out how much power he had, the political kind. I ended up here. I hate him. I don't know anything about him, really. All I know is that he has a knack for research. She nods. When I knew him, he was working on this new sort of magical barrier. Very difficult to create, but very strong. It could only be brought down by being next to Quickfire. Yeah, that's what we learned from Six's library. Garzad is down here now. If you're in an Empire fort and find a strange barrier, try Quickfire, but be careful. All right. Seems that tidbit of information will actually come in useful once we get to Akranath. Let's see. Secret room, that was back in here. And yes, I've already gotten the key. I think it was the Feldspar key here, because this one is bronze and that's the Vanatai key. So once we are ready to go to Akranath, we'll have to check out Ostoth's quarters in the Tower of Magi. But I don't actually want to go to Akranath right now. I want to go somewhere else. Just as soon as I figure out where I left the boat. Okay, finally remembered where I parked the boat. It's all the way over here, right next to Fort Emerald. But I want to go in this direction, because I think the Empire labs in Pyrog's lair are going to be a bit easier to deal with than Akranath right now. Also, gives me a good excuse to explore the Scree caves here, because we have not taken the opportunity to do that yet. So far, it's full of a whole lot of nothing. Massive sinkhole. Alright then. Hello, I did not actually expect that. And what horrors await us down here? No horrors at all, just a shortcut. Nifty. Got a bad feeling about this. You move gingerly among the mounds of jagged rocks that fill this cave. Suddenly, several undead creatures start rising from crevices in the rocks around you and move to attack. Well, that's fun. Just ghasts and spirits. Kind of a lot of them, though. Nothing that I can't handle with a generous application of fire. And some stabs. This long passage ends in a dark, narrow passage leading into the cave wall. On either side of the entry are carvings of skulls and leering demons. Very appropriate for this morbid place. You step into the cave and immediately see movement. You back away, but are pursued by several pale, fanged creatures. As you leave their lair, one of them chants something, and beasts appear to aid them. Oh dear. Hydras, vampires, and a demon. Well, that's potentially annoying. Okay, that was 3 vampires, a demon, and a bunch of hydras. It was a little bit tougher than I bargained for. But it took me 2 energy potions. I finally got something recorded in the soul crystal. A vampire. This could be fun. Also, something worth noting, when you capture soul, you record a copy of the monster. You don't actually eliminate the original monster from the battlefield. So I had to still put in the killing blow after recording him. Then a well-earned nap, and we're back on our way. Actually, is there anything left here? Huh. In the back of the vampire's crypt, you find a variety of jewels, gold and silver bowls, and other valuable bits of artwork, which we totally do not need. You also find a large, polished mace. Okay. A great mace. And there's still Empire patrols running around here, of course. So since we've got a vampire friend, how many spell points will it take to make a simulacrum? 15, apparently. Okay, maybe next time I do a capture soul, I won't capture someone who likes to use shock storm willy-nilly. that's all of them. Bleh. Perhaps I should take another rest and save here. You move gingerly among the mounds of jagged rocks, a blah blah blah, undead creatures start rising, etc. Just another one of these. Nothing to worry about, they were way lower level than me at this point. And now we get wandering undeads. Lovely. Oh, and they fled. Even better. Signs of civilization? Or occupation, I might better say. Dang it. Empire groups in this area are able to use invisible guardians. They don't just summon them, they spawn with them. That seems unfair. Hello? Oh, we are right below an Empire fort. Seems like a good place to save and say that we will investigate this in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody.